During a teacher shortage, dozens of teachers are retiring and some of them are getting a bonus.
WDRB investigators Valerie Chin and Kevin Wheatley detail just how much money has been spent on that program so far.
Name after name now out of the classroom. This list shows the 126 JCPS teachers who retired in June, July, and August, including elementary, middle, high school, and special education teachers.
I started working for JCPS in 2010 and I retired August 1st, 2022.
Joe McKim started as a high school literacy teacher with JCPS.
Then I shifted into a school-based position as what they called a goal clarity coach at Central High School, where I helped all the staff there focus on what their goals were for their learners and how to use best practices to reach those goals. And then I went back in a classroom at Central High School for a little while as an English teacher. 10th and 12th grade.
And for the last 5 years, she worked at the district level, focused on JCPS's Deeper Learning program. In June 2021, the JCPS board approved an early retirement notification bonus, which the JCTA membership later ratified. It gives teachers a $500 bonus on their last paycheck if they notify the district of their plan to retire at the end of the school year. They had to make that notification by January 30th.
I knew that for the last few years, I had been thinking about retiring. So if they're going to offer it, I might as well fill it out. It didn't mean I had to take it, which is why I didn't make that decision until June.
Records show the district paid 40 teachers $500 each for a total of $20,000 in early retirement notification bonuses for June and July. The district says August payments will not be made until mid-September.
It is an investment. At this point, you're talking about 40 teachers that we know of for June and July. So that is a good use of money. If you think about trying to pull in a recruiting class, 40 teachers, that's a huge number. So to be able to staff 40 positions in advance of the heavy recruitment season is certainly a big difference maker.
So where is the money coming from? JCPS says it's from the district's general fund. And JCPS says based on average teacher turnover, the cost would be no more than $175,000. That is if 350 teachers decided to retire as of July 1st and notified us by January.
Some taxpayers don't think that's needed. What is your thought?
I would have rather seen that money go back into the salary schedule or into teacher support programs to help teachers who are new to the profession.
Resources that are spent on salaries, the amount of money that was used for this is not something that would make a significant difference in a salary.
McKim says she did take the $500 bonus.
I don't really think it played in any way into my decision to retire or not to retire. I think a bigger incentive for me was a year ago when they offered the $5,000 stipend to thank you for having stayed through COVID and done all that work, but you had to stay the next year to get it throughout the year. That was a bigger incentive.
This all comes during a teacher shortage nationwide and locally. JCPS has more than 200 teacher openings listed for its district of nearly 100,000 students and 165 schools.
I mean, there are people who are leaving for a lot of reasons, but I don't personally think this is a mass exodus from education as much as it is a lack of a supply chain of new teachers out there to take these positions.
For now, McKim is enjoying retirement.
Did you ever think of just staying longer because they need more teachers in schools because of the shortage?
Yeah, I did. And that's been a big conversation among myself and a lot of other folks in the district who work at the district level in particular. Some of my colleagues actually left their district positions and have gone back into classrooms full time.
With photojournalist Darius Bowie, Valerie Chin, WDRB News.
If you have information about this story or any story you think our Investigates team should look into, you can email us at investigate@wdrb.com or call 502-322-1297.